Do you have any last minute tips, Ilene?
I would just describe what you said as everyone has to recharge their batteries. Got to recharge. We can only go on so long. So we've got to plug into fun and plug into other things, like you say, exercise or spending time doing something else. So, but I appreciate you,
Thank
Cindy.
you.
I just want to thank you so much for inviting me. And there's just so many people in my life, my husband, Bob, and my mother and my father, unfortunately, who passed away last year. They've been so instrumental in helping me learn how to set goals. Bob really supports me in achieving goals. There's so many mentors and people around that I've, learned from and continue to learn from. I love being a part of this Mailbox community because I've met so many people or reconnected to people. And there's so many people like Joe Kinnamore and Justin Biggs and Casey, people who always are helping us learn. And I think that's one of the most important things with goals too, is that you don't feel that you've stopped learning. In fact, one of the people that I wanted to do a special shout out to was Vanessa Hunter. And she's someone who has really been, for me, someone I just look at and think, wow, she feeds me because all day I'm feeding people too. So it's important to have those people who can feed you a little bit too when you're out there. I'm sure you do the same thing all day long. You're such a helper all the time that it's nice. We just attended that conference with Deborah Thorne. Oh my gosh, do I love Deborah Thorne and the Leverage Conference. People need to go to the Leverage Conference anytime there's anything Deborah does. And I just believe that it's so nice to surround yourself with people who like to fuel you versus drain you. And so I have been so blessed to have so many people fuel me in my life.
Well, thank you. Do you have any other shout outs before we close out?
No, just everybody in my world. I've just really enjoyed working with so many different people. And again, I have such a supportive family and parents and, children and son-in-laws and daughter-in-law, everybody in my life. I've been very blessed just who are, help me and support me. And certainly during the time when I was in the hospital for 5.5 months straight, so many of the people that I had spoken to or read my books and just kept me going, and continue to keep me going. So I appreciate anybody who has worked with me as well and given me the honor of being able to help people. So